You gotta remember, we started young. I was 19 when we went on our first tour, and you know, none of us had a lot of life experiences.
We have a debut album out on Megapush Records. It's called Kill 'Em All. We're glad to kill all you tonight.
It was a gang of kids out on the road.
We would put all our equipment in the U-Haul and sleep in the back of the U-Haul.
You know, sleeping with the U-Haul blankets.
Your body would leap up every time you went over like a bump or something.
It was just horrendous.
Over like 3 or 4 hours, our bodies would just kind of like vibrate to the back, and then we'd all get up and move forward, and then it would just vibrate to the back.
It was all about survival.
Needless to say, we didn't ever get much sleep.
In the very early days, we would all four be in the same hotel room.
Half of us would run to claim a bed.
I got the bed.
And the other half would run into the bathroom.
Usually call first shower.
I got shower first.
Second shower, third shower.
There were some hotels where we'd have to share towels. The rules were no ass wiping. You were sleeping together. No jerking off while the other guy was lying next to you. You could have a girl there.
There was always someone else in the bed with us.
But no self-relief. Going to the bathroom, for God's sake.
It wasn't until the Ride the Lightning tour that we actually got a tour bus.
There is always the unspoken law of don't on the bus. You know, slinging the towel in there, you know, to drop your load and then kind of take it. It's like this adult diaper. What am I doing with this? I remember Cliff did that once and was trying to get rid of it outside the bus, and there was some fans out there that just had to have it, I guess. They were fighting over the towel. That was not pretty.
What's there to say? Yeah. We're out of beer, pals. We're out of beer.
We went through our, you know, beer days.
Drink before we go on stage.
Our Jaeger days.
Drink during.
Gin days.
Drink after.
There was a lot of drinking pretty much going on.
We were all nerdy, dorky, loner, outcast kids. Basically, we just wanted to get drunk and get laid.
So cute. Oh, I can't stand it.
12 hours of party and 12 hours of hangover, and then 12 hours of party, and on it went.
You invited everybody from the audience, preferably female, on the tour bus. You'd walk out on the tour bus, it'd be like 30, 40 girls sitting there. Like, let's all share this together. And there was a lot of sharing going on. The first time that we did arenas in America, headlining on the Justice Tour, it was pretty nutty.
Party.
The summer with Guns N' Roses in '92, it was pretty nutty.
Hanging out with other bands.
Touring with them in '93, it was just like a wild and crazy circus.
Just having a blast.
They were the first guys to drink a full bottle of Jaeger with me. A debaucherous medieval experience on the road. We wouldn't survive those times now.
You know, we can still tie one on if we have to, at least. But obviously, things are not debaucherous, you know, unless, of course, you call a couple people sitting around drinking red wine, but it's so civilized, it's pretty sickening, actually. Trust me.
Do you all know Cliff Burton over here?
After the bus accident in Sweden, we were so lost.
When you're 21, 22 years old, you're just not equipped to deal with those types of situations.
We didn't know what to do.
It wasn't about whether to continue or not, so much in my recollection as it was to how to continue.
I just started drinking harder.
The only way to get through it was to keep going. Jump in a vodka bottle and keep going.
Our management said, best thing to do is get out on the road and work it out through the music, you know, and we took that advice.
I don't think we actually sat and weighed the pros and cons of it.
Maybe it wasn't the best advice, but that's kind of what we knew. That was our cocoon. That was our safe zone. When we jammed together, the world, everything's okay in the world.
You're 21, 22. You don't know anything else. Cliff would have been the first one to give us a kick in the ass and tell us to get out there and stop sulking and get on with it because of what he had been part of building.
Later on is when all kind of the grieving started happening. And there's still parts of Cliff that I miss very much.
The Metallica fans, they just take it to a whole nother level.
It's great to see you. Did you miss us?
You'll go on a European run of shows and you'll see like a handful of fans from the States. You could be in Estonia, you know, or in Moscow, and they're there. And it's amazing.